What's up, guys? Cheetah here, and today I'm bringing you a quick achievement walkthrough for Salamander County Public Television. This game is published by Penguin Pop Games, and it's developed by Tinzone. You can pick it up today for a price of $7.99. To get the full completion, we just have to play the first 13 minigames, and it'll only take you around 10 to 15 minutes following along with this video. I'm also going to have timestamps to each of the different minigames. So go ahead and start up a new game here, and you can choose play, and then you can skip through the text on the screen here by pressing start. And we're actually going to fail the first minigame, and we're going to skip it. So start up the first minigame here. And what you want to do is just slightly rotate the banana over to the right side, and we're going to have the orange fall onto the ground there just like that, and that's going to fail the minigame, and that'll unlock the achievement for playing it. And now since we failed the minigame, we can just choose to go back to the menu, and we're going to go into the options, and we're going to choose to skip to the next day, and that's going to bring us to the next minigame. You want to make sure that you only skip to the next day when you fail a minigame. If you won the minigame, then you don't need to skip it, and you can just choose to continue to the next day. But now we're on the second minigame here, and for this one, we actually need to finish it. So our objective is to get the tennis ball out of the box here using the dog's tongue. This one's pretty annoying, but it's not too hard. And once you finish it, you can choose to continue to the next day. Choose play, and then skip through the text and start up the next minigame. And for this one here, we just have to use the anti-eraser to unerase the entire whiteboard. And it's pretty easy and self-explanatory. Once you finish it, again, you can choose to continue to the next day. Or if you failed it for whatever reason, you can always choose the skip to next day option instead. So now we're going to start up the next minigame here, and this one is very, very easy. Thankfully, we can just fail this one, so what you want to do is you just want to guide the little mouse to the top of the screen, and that's going to fail the minigame. And again, you can choose to go back to menu, and we're going to go into the options, and we're going to skip to the next day. And then again, we're going to start up the next minigame. We can fail and skip this one as well, so all you want to do is just keep spamming the A button, and you want to use up all of your attempts, and then eventually once you fail the minigame, you can choose to go back to the menu. And again, we're going to go into the options, and we're going to skip to the next day. Choose play, skip through the text, and start up the next minigame, and this is another one where we can just spam A and fail the minigame. And then again, we're going to quit out to the main menu, and we're going to skip to the next day. Choose play and skip through the dialogue here, and we can start up the next minigame. And this one's super easy. All you need to do is let all of the ornaments break, and that's going to fail the minigame. And then you can choose back to menu, go to options, skip to the next day. Choose play, skip through the dialogue, and start up the next minigame. This one's a little bit annoying since we actually have to finish it here, but thankfully it's pretty easy. All you need to do is plug the cord into the power strip here, and once you plug it into all 5 of these slots, that's going to finish the minigame, and you can choose to continue to the next day. And start up the next minigame here. Sadly for this minigame here, there is a 1:30 timer that we have to wait for before we can fail. So if you have to take a bathroom break, now would be the time to do so. Basically, you just want to wait for the time to run up, and then eventually you'll fail the minigame here, and you can back out to the menu. You can go into the options, and we can skip to the next day. Choose play, skip through the dialogue, and start up the next minigame. And for this one, you just want to spam A until you use up all of your attempts, and then eventually that's going to fail the objective. And again, as per usual, you can back out to the menu, you can go into the options, and you can skip to the next day. Start up the next minigame, and for this one, you want to spam A immediately, and that's automatically going to fail the minigame. You can back out to the main menu, go to the options, skip to the next day. I know I keep repeating myself. Choose play, skip through the text, start up the next minigame, and for this one, just don't press any buttons at all, and eventually once you run out of the misses or whatever, that's going to fail the minigame. And again, you can back out to the main menu, go to options, and skip to the next day. Start up the next minigame here, and for this one, this is the final minigame, and what you need to do is you just need to use the vacuum here, and you have to suck up all of the pineapple. And once you finish this one, that's going to be your full completion. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if the guide was helpful. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Shout out to my Patreon supporters ChanSpanG1, TimG84, JAGS, HAVOK, Stacy Mackey, and last but not least, shout out to my 2 legend supporters Niku no Nioi and MonarchReptar. If you guys would like to support me on Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/CheetahsGuides.